This mountain just wanted to take a nap, but that turned out to be nearly impossible. In his sleep, he drifted through the Jurassic era, watched deserts shift, and glaciers melt away. As the Earth's crust moved, he slowly weathered down into a small hill. A big tree grew right on top of his head. One day, a lumberjack came and chopped that tree down, waking him up. Soon, more and more people started building houses nearby. The noise drove him crazy, so he pulled out his legs and walked deep into the jungle, looking for a quiet place to sleep. But the moment he lay down, a rope looped around his nose. A donkey yanked hard, pulling him to the ground. Humans loaded him onto a cart. After being hammered and polished, he was turned into a round millstone, forced to grind grain day and night, never resting again. Years passed, and war broke out. At the commander's order, soldiers carried him away. Heavy machines crushed him into rubble, then shaped him into cannonballs fired toward enemy ships. When the war was over, he was tossed into a river and forgotten. Just when he thought he could finally rest, a wave swept him onto the shore. He wandered along the road, lonely and tired, until he found a glove. He tried to lie down next to it to get some sleep, but right as his eyes were about to close, someone picked him up. It was an archaeologist. On the back of the stone, he found a fossil of a trilobite. Excited, he took the stone to a museum. But soon, a playful kid slapped the glass case so hard that the stone fell off the display and landed in the janitor's trash bin. It was thrown out onto the street. A heartbroken young man picked it up and tossed it through a couple's window. It rolled out again, down under a bridge, where it got caught in some gears and was sliced into a small piece. Completely worn out, the stone covered itself with an old newspaper. But the next second, a steamroller came by and crushed it into dust. The dust was swept up and dumped in a landfill. He thought, this time, he could finally rest. But before he could even relax, an excavator scooped him up and took him to a factory. There, under intense heat, he was melted down and turned into glass. Soon after, that glass became part of a rocket. As the rocket shot higher and higher, he drifted into space. Then he crashed into an asteroid and spun off course, floating endlessly through the void. Eventually, he fell onto a new planet. After countless years of change, he became a mountain once again. And on that planet, life slowly began to appear. This time, he could finally sleep in peace.